Hello there. I'm back. So you smelled, right? Yeah, as if. Hey, hopefully some of you tuned in to Death Disco on Saturday night. I had a hell of a good time. I can tell you that right now. All the hard work on the tech paid off. Everything worked smoothly. There were no issues. Although I did put my tablet on so that I could see the chat room and stuff when I was DJing because I didn't want to run it on the computer. You can run too many programs and all that kind of stuff. And I didn't want to run it from the broadband because I had the Ethernet thing set up and I didn't want to do anything to the strength of the signal, which was stupid because I think actually the Wi-Fi wouldn't have affected the Ethernet connection at all. And I wound up using all the data on my tablet. And it's 5 gig, which is a lot. That new amount of data that I got with my new phone plan all is gone until the 13th of June. I won't be making that mistake again. But other than that, it was really, really great. I started off and everything was working and I got into the groove and my hair remained big. Despite all the dancing, my hair remained big. This hairspray that I got in St. Louis from my mom's hairdresser, he makes it. It's fucking great. His hairspray. Can't wait to tell my mom, man, that hairspray really, really works. I don't know where you used it nearly enough when I've been going out because, man, it really works. And we had Microsluts on and Johnny Whoop was just absolutely kicking ass. And it was so much fun, and we had a lot of people tune in, and it worked so well. I believe we're going to try to do it again. So watch this space. We'll see what happens, but that is the plan. Other than that, an update going on with the gambling fiasco, which was very well watched. I'm still surprised that many people actually suffered through the 17-minute rant. But they said they were going to contact me within 48 hours, if you recall. And it had been 48 hours and they had not contacted me. So there you go. And I was wondering if it was 48 working hours, like the 38 working days. I did get the voucher, by the way. It showed up the next day. So insult to injury, I saw the voucher. I haven't even used it yet. That's how desperate I was to get it. I've had it now since, I think, Thursday. And I still haven't even spent any of it at M&S, Anyway, I will do probably this week. I think I'll get some salad pots or something. But right now I still have some food in the fridge. And strangely enough, I still have food. I'm not starving. Anyway, today, as I was returning a laptop to the wonderful Hush, who lent this to me so that I could do the set on Saturday night, I got a phone call and I recognized that number, that English number. And I spoke to answer the phone. And almost immediately when I started talking to the guy from the social responsibility team, I could tell he was going to reverse it. It was going to happen. And, he asked me a few questions. I explained a few things. And he indicated to me that, it was absolutely right for me to ask for a review. And that sometimes a flag gets brought up and things get decided very quickly, but that's why they need to investigate things further. And that upon further investigation, they thought it was a little strange, actually, that someone from the customer service department was so adamant that it would not be changed because they're not the people they're not really trained to deal with this per se. And when they looked at my gambling habits and listened to the phone calls and spoke to me, it shouldn't have really gone this far. It really should have been overturned pretty much on the day. And I think they were a little surprised that it actually went this far, So I think that call, when I said I was going to kill myself and then they called me back, I think that was a really good phone call because that was a guy from the social responsibility department. And as I said before in the very long message rant, I think he knew almost immediately that this seemed a bit strange. They actually said that when they looked at my account, it was one of the cleanest accounts they've ever seen. They said, you've never had a deposit turned down, bounce when you try to do it. That's never happened. It's your card. It's in your name. It's always been the same card, and I've been there years. And that I've never changed my deposit limits. There's never been any issues with my account. Like, but they said it was ridiculously clean, like one of the cleanest accounts they've ever seen. So I guess the fact that I'm a regular customer with regular habits, and I clearly do have money, because it's never been refused. So, because I have money, that everything was fine. So they reversed it. I did, though, unfortunately, they reversed the one account, not the other two accounts I had. So I had to call back up, but they got that reversed instantly as well. I don't know why they didn't do the 3. So that's a relief. I'm glad I can do it back to gambling on the site I like to gamble on, it makes me quite happy. I probably will never call the customer service department under any circumstances ever again. Never. No matter what the issue is, I think I'll just let no. But other than that, yeah, so it's been a good day today. A lot happier. I think this week's going to be great. But it ended really good last week because I really had a good time at the Death Disco party. It was fabulous. So hopefully a bit more of that. Anyway, it's got a little, we had last weekend also was really, really terrible weather. It was rainy, and Saturday, honestly, during the day, I thought I would literally blow away. The wind was off the charts, and it was cold, and I cut short my walk. I was really not enjoying the vibe at all. So, this week it's sunny, and it's kind of bright, and it's getting warmer, and on Thursday we're supposed to have some lockdown restrictions removed. We're going to be allowed to fish, so I'm going to be taking up fishing, obviously, not, and play golf, and I definitely know people who are playing golf. I don't know, I guess they were breaking the law. We can meet people from other households in public spaces like parks if we stay at a distance. Which, of course, I mean, I've been doing that for quite a while. I didn't realize it was that big a deal because, loads of people have been. So there's a few things that are going to be, there's going to be drive-through restaurants now, which I think someone should inform KFC because they've opened up their drive-throughs at them and Burger King about 4 weeks ago. And there's queues out the wazoo. So if that's going to be lifted on Thursday, then I guess they'll stop breaking the law on Thursday too. And clearly they must have been because they've been open for quite a while now with the drive-through. So there's been a lot of changes that are supposed to be happening, except I think they basically have been happening pretty much for a long time now. So I have a feeling they're going to be quite successful changes. And when it comes time to release the next round for lockdown, as long as people continue to not be getting sick like they were, which they're not, hopefully we'll be able to have some restrictions removed. Wouldn't that be interesting and fun? Anyway, my project for today is to start cleaning the windows in my living room. I only have those to do. I've got my records and CDs to organize and sort, which is actually going to be kind of a big job. And then I have some clothes I need to mend. And then everything that needs to be done in my house to get my life in order will have been done. So, my gosh. Anyway, gonna clean these windows now and then gamble, obviously. I'm gonna fucking go wild. Anyway, keep the hell away from me. Wash your hands, and please don't touch anything.